This video is all about breeding crickets and everything you need to breed crickets. So the first thing you need is a container. Mine's an 18-gallon sterilite container. And dirt that's peat based with no chemicals. And you also need egg cartons, pieces of egg carton, dog food, and water. The first thing you need to do is tape the sides with clear packing tape all the way around, so that because they could walk up this, but the tape's too slick for them to walk up. Then what you need to do is get some egg cartons, get some dirt, then fill up with 1.5 to 2 inches of dirt. Then after you've done that, you need to get some egg cartons and put them just in various places around it. But you need to keep the dirt moist if you want the eggs to hatch. This isn't a laying tub. This is a raising tub, as you can see. But with this big 18-gallon sterilite tub, I've got about 1,250 to 1,500 crickets just doing it with this. But with a 10-gallon tank, you could get about 500 to 1,000 crickets. What you need to feed them is just regular dog food. These are the big ones, so I just feed them big dog food. But for the babies, you need to crush it up for them. For the water is a 4x4 folded piece of paper towel. And after you get all that, you need to go get 24 crickets for a 10-gallon and about 35 for a big sterilite container like this. And when you do, you need to take them out about 1.5 to 2 weeks after them being in there. And then you need to, if you want, you could have a separate container, so you could start breeding them right after they grow up, so then you have a constant supply of crickets. And that's basically all you need to know about breeding crickets. You also need to have a cage warm but not hot, and it can't get too humid or that'll kill the crickets. What I also forgot to mention is that this is only about half of what I produced out of those original crickets that I first put in here. So once you get it going, you start to get a lot of crickets, and about 1/4 of these are ready to be bred again, and I have another sterilite container set up just like this one, ready for them to lay all their eggs in. So I'd recommend a big sterilite container to breed them in. But if you just have a couple reptiles to feed, you could just have a 10-gallon. That will do fine. But if you have a lot, you need a bigger container like this. And I haven't had to buy crickets for about 6 months now, and it's awesome.